Welcome, everyone, to famed Sanford Stadium between the hedges in Athens, Georgia, home to the Bulldogs and 90,000 of their closest friends. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement, big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Dogs will kick this deep to start us off. He's going to return it from near the goal line. The returner is brought down. It's a start with the next drive. The Buckeyes offense starts in less than ideal field position with that poor return. And here comes that star wide receiver, certainly one of the focal points of the offense, one of the best in college football. He has that kind of, I'm him aura. I'm the best player on the field.
The field, but this guy crawled out of the bed, thought he was the best. He's confident, but he carries it as a guide for his team. It gives them confidence because they know that when he's great, they have a chance to win every game. Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
And here's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Play action fake, looking to throw. And he's got his man open downfield. Touchdown, Buckeyes. There was a foot race, and he won it. Well, that is a dream start for the offense. What an opening possession.
You know, sometimes you just want to kind of get settled into a game. These guys didn't really wait at all. They had a script. They knew exactly how to attack the defense, and it works out.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense out there for their first possession. The Lynch defense, Kirk, relying on an elite corner as they try to shut down the passing games. Both guys have skills, and they have the swag to go with it.
Yeah, Chris, I think that's the point is they have the skills, they have the size, the speed, but I think it's the instincts, just a natural ability to find the football and be able to come up with plays that help their defense get the ball back to their own offense that really separate these two.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Important second down play coming up. And the back gets the football. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he...
And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Got space, looking to score. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll give it to the back. Fighting off the defender. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got it for a big gain. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And there's the handoff. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
That was an excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Off the play fake on first down. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Second down play coming up for this offense.
You know, I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
Ohio State, 21, Georgia, 7.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? The pocket breaking down. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
They pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. The Dogs will have to kick it away.
At the 17-yard line. Now, a fourth down.
On the return, it's Shaw. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. Toss play to the outside. Great move in the open field. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. So now it's third and short from the plus 24. Could be four-down territory. Interesting to see what the call is here. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. Well, Kirk, Ohio State has the lead here after one. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Takes the toss, heads to his right. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Picks up 4. Brings up.
Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Looking for some space. It's Shaw. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they get set now to try the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Ohio State 28, Georgia 7.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Going to try to use his legs here. Breaking free at the 35. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. And the Bulldogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
And it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
First down, looking to throw the football. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This quarterback on fire today. A much-needed score, trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight and try to get themselves back into this game.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And it's complete downfield. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Finally brought down, but this is a big play. Moves the ball down to the 21.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he's got it again. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The offense will take their first time out of the half. The tuck strategy here. After the big loss on first down, it's 2nd and goal, backed up. Receiver makes the grab.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Still no answer for this offense.
Number 17 with the carry.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes it 35-14.
That makes the score Ohio State 35, Georgia 14.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Backed up this close to the red zone in the final minute. Let's say they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. So about 30 seconds to go in the first half. They'll come up on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Keeping it on the ground here. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. The Bulldogs bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, men. The end of a very entertaining first 2 quarters of football in Athens. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. He'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And that's going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
After giving up the safety, they have to kick it away here now. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. They get him down to the 33 after a solid return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Ball handed off. Solid game, moves the ball to the 37.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Here's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
It's a gamble here. Offense going for it on fourth down inside their own 40. Trying to find some room. It's Shaw. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Man, that is a gutsy call to go for it on fourth down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. He'll ride the back again here. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Hold it.
Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. The penalty backs him up, first and very long. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Man is going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Contact as he threw it. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Running back with the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's the second down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
They'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Second down after that previous play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's now going to bring up third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Can he make it to the marker? Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Gonna run it. It's West. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
They'll toss it to the right side. Just runs through a man, a mismatch. That's a big gain of the play. He's out of bounds, and that'll end the third quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Offense facing second and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold it.
So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Second down and goal. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Fighting off the defender. The Soft were able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, Chris, the way this quarterback's been playing, I'm surprised they didn't throw the football here. I wouldn't be surprised now that they're facing third down and goal. Put it in his hands and let him work his magic.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the beatdown continues. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
That makes the score. Ohio State 44, Georgia.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Physical run earns the first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass is caught, and the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
Pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find...
I want to move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. And the quarterback keeps it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
He's free around the 15. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good game.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Tough running to avoid a loss, and just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down play coming up. Now here's the toss play. Breaking tackles. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, 4th quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. They're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Well, this one ended up being a blowout. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.